Hey, hello there friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Cloud with Mohsin. So friends, today what we are going to do is we are going to have a comparison between Amazon SQS, that is simple queue service, SNS, that is simple notification service, as well as recently what we had covered is simple email service. Okay, so this is going to be very interesting, and believe me, in the exam perspective this topic is very important. Okay, so please be with me on this till the end, and this is a very short session, so it won't take much time. So as you can see on my screen. Okay, so before starting with this session, okay, something about me. I'm Mr. Mohsin Sheikh. I'm 2 times AWS certified admin, and I have completed 2 Microsoft Azure certifications. I'm working in the IT industry since last 14-15 plus years in the various domains. So now let's get started with the discussion. Here on the screen, as you can see, this is the differences, or more you can say as a comparison between Amazon SQS, SNS and SES services. Okay, so my left side are the features and what are the different respective things for those will touch base. First of all, about the service type. Okay, so now you will say okay, what is this service type? Okay, I will show you. I have logged into my AWS management console. Okay, and when you navigate to services, if you scroll to the business applications, here you can see Amazon simple email service, and there is short description, email sending and receiving service. Okay, so this comes under business application service in the AWS. About the next two services, again, if you go to the application integration type of services, here you can see simple notification service, which says manage message topics for publisher or subscriber, that is in short PubSub, and simple queue service, which stands for SQS, and it is like manage message queues. Okay, so this is the very first comparison. So there can be similarities as well, but this is across all those three. What are the types, or what are the differences between those? About primary use, the SQS, that is simple queue service, as the name itself suggests, it is mainly used for the message queuing. If you had gone through my SQS video, which is here, these AWS simple queue service, so you might be aware. I would request you all to please go through all these services in my YouTube channel, so that you can understand what are this basically the fundamentals of all these services, and then I would recommend please watch this video. Okay, so SQS is a message queuing service. We have, if you remember, there are two types, standard queue as well as FIFO queue. So it is based on the way we want. If we need the message to be strictly in an order, we can go for the FIFO queue. Otherwise, if we are not bothered about the queue or orders in which the message is received, we can go for the standard. There are two types. You will find these in briefly discussed in my video. Please watch that. So this is the primary use of SQS. SNS is the notification service. We all know it is publisher or subscriber. So it is something like we will publish a topic. So topic, you can say any a message, or a group of what you can say, a collection, or is a kind of a simple topic, and on that topic there could be multiple subscribers. So subscribers mean, for example, if you know, like if we are part of any particular group, there if someone posts some messages, all those peoples which are part of that group will receive, similar to the WhatsApp, you can say. If someone types, or someone sends a topic, or publishes something, the subscribers, like other users, get to know what is that about. So this is basically a publish or subscribe messaging. About SES, it is email sending service. So basically this is for enterprise email sending facility. So here again, this has been covered deeply in my SES video. So when we need to send multiple the emails to mass level, or say for example, I'll give you another example, say Flipkart sale, or say Amazon sale. There, if you had subscribed to that to your using your email address, then you will get the notification. So imagine how many subscribers could be there. So Amazon or particular that provider won't be sending it one to one. It will publish it at once, and all those underlying entities or the subscribers will keep getting those emails. Okay, so on a bulk level this happens. So this is about the primary use. About communication type, so SQS is asynchronous. There is a queue. Okay, so the SQS is there will be a queue, and in that queue there will be the messages will be pulled. So it is a pulled based message, pulled based service. So in the queue there could be some messages, and there can be other entities at the as part of that system, which could be retrieving those messages. So it is asynchronous. It means it's the messages gets into the queue, and whatever this at the end, it will be pushing or pulling those messages to process it. So it is asynchronous. So there are two types, synchronous and asynchronous. Asynchronous means it is not the what you can say, most not in the live, means what like, I hope you got the point. It is called as asynchronous. There could be a delay, like say a message in the queue. So in the queue there could be 500 or 600 messages. Okay, so the messages at the last could take some time to get processed. It is not the real time it happens in the processing. About SNS, it is one to many. Again, it is publish or subscriber, and similar to that on Amazon SES, we have one to one and one to many emails. So using SES we can send one to one email, or it could be one email could be sent to multiple emails, as I have given the example of Amazon or Flipkart sale or some campaigns. Okay, it is applicable there. About message format, so what are the format in which the messages are getting delivered across all these services? So about SQS, it delivers based in a text-based format, like JSON or XML, and it can be also in the plain text. So these can be, the message could be of any of these type. Similar to SQS, under SNS as well, the message format can be under JSON format or XML, and it can be as well normal plain text as well. How about in the SES, the message can go in the HTML or plain text, or in the form of raw email. So this is the difference in case of simple email service. Okay, let's talk about the delivery reliability now. So as we all know, SQS, it delivers the messages, and it is delivery is very high and it's very reliable. So the message can be delivered at least once, and there it could be also delivered more than once. So it depends whether it is standard queue or FIFO queue, and based on that but there it's a very reliable messaging service. Okay, similar to that, SNS is also highly reliable, and delivery is it can deliver using multiple protocols. So in case of SNS, so it uses the multiple protocols, like it can send over the message in a format like SMS or email or mobile push notifications. Okay, so there could be multiple protocols via which SNS delivers those particular messages. About SES, it uses SMTP. This is the protocol, and using that and again SES as well, it is highly reliable service. Okay, now what about the use cases? So mainly we are going to talk about in which particular use cases these all services are being used. So let's talk about SQS. It is being used in the decoupling microservices or task queues. About decoupling, so again this has been covered earlier in the SQS. So suppose you have, in case of decoupled architecture, it takes care of, suppose I'll give you an example. You have an EC2 instance and a database. Okay, and you just want to process some of the messages from EC2 instance 2 and push it to the database. So here, what could be the bottleneck if we are not using SQS is the way, suppose your EC2 instance is processing, is receiving the messages, suppose hundreds of thousands of messages at once, and your database may not be that much capable of processing the way it is being received by EC2. So this could be bottleneck in the system, and your database may perform degraded manner. In that case, what we can do is, between our EC2 instance and database, we can introduce SQS queue. The messages being passed or processed by EC2 instance can be stored in the queue, and our database can pull it and process it as the way it is it can do in a most efficient way. So with this is called as a decoupling architecture. So it means there is no dependency of the components on each other. Okay, so mainly SQS takes care of the decoupling in the microservices and task queues. So it is normally, its most use cases is the task queues. About SNS, so it is notifications, alerts and fan out messages. Now what you will ask me, okay, what is the fan out messaging? So fan out is something like it's similar that publisher or subscriber. It means there can be one topic that one has published, and there could be multiple subscribers, okay, at the mass level, and those subscribers get those messages, and there is because of that, it's not needed to process or send the messages individually one to one. Okay, so this is called as fan out messaging. About SES, the use cases for the SES are, it's sending marketing emails, transactional emails. Okay, so see, right now, as consider it's not like not the individual level, but how a big companies or big organizations could be processing the emails or sending or processing the marketing emails. There could be hundreds of thousands of emails that could be being processed. So the traditional way of messaging or email sending is not sufficient in those cases. Okay, hence simple email service is very significant in such cases. Okay, to send marketing emails or transaction of emails, say you need billions of emails you need to send. In that case, SES is very important. So friends, if I would request you to just understand all these aspects, and try to understand the comparison at at the foundation level, because if you are preparing for the exam, say it is a practitioner or higher level exams like associate or professional level, so you will be chased or on these kind of questions, and you need to understand what is the basically the significance of each of service and how it differentiate between each of other kind of services. So it is very important. Please play work on these services, and you will get to know. And I would also recommend, please go through my videos. You will get to understand in depth about all these services. Okay, I will also share the links of all these services in this video, so that you will be it will be easy for you to understand. So friends, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate, and I hope this quick video was some value adds to your knowledge. And please like, share, comment and subscribe for such a informational videos. And thank you so much for your time, friends. Have a great day ahead. Thank you. Bye.